Okay, so I love how comedian Steve walked out and he's smelling what Pavel has going on in here, and he says, it just smells right. Because he's from South Texas, he said.
That's
so
it.
Pavel, already,
Okay.
props to you.
Okay, well, thank you.
And Yvonne in the kitchen with us this morning. Okay, red beans and rice. What was the inspiration for making this morning?
Oh, well, this is the Jazz Appreciation Month. April,
Okay.
it is. And I'm a big fan of Louis Armstrong. I mean,
Yes.
love everything he does. And this is actually his favorite dish.
Oh,
and
that's
the
cool.
recipe is him and Lucille's, his wife, recipe.
Oh, wow.
So we're saying, well, you know what? Let's try that.
Yeah. Let's try it, right?
I'm
Shall we get right into it?
excited.
Okay, what do you have for us? How do we get started?
You want to begin?
This over.
Okay.
So we have ham, like smoked ham. This is salted pork. And onions, pepper, garlic,
And the star of the show.
beans.
And the beans,
If you see
baby.
the recipe, the original recipe, the beans, they're like dry and you have to soak them overnight.
Uh-huh.
But we're going to speed up the process and use 2 cans of red beans.
Okay, so you don't drain them.
I know. no,
Okay.
we-
Oh, that's so important.
That's so important.
Most people, when they make beans, they drain them.
Okay.
You need to use the same, for any kind of beans in any part of the world,
yeah.
you need to use the same water that the beans bring. Never
I've
drain
been
them.
doing it wrong.
I'm thinking back too. I'm like, my husband loves red beans and rice. You know, he played in Venezuela for a short time playing baseball, so it was a big thing over there, and he got taught essentially. But I don't know if he drains it. I can't remember or not. But now I'm gonna have to tell him.
That's it.
Yeah,
Don't
but
drain
don't
the
drain
beans.
it
Don't
because
drain the
it has a little
beans.
bit of consistency.
Yeah.
If you put just plain water, it's going to be too watery.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Should we build? Should
Yeah.
we put together in the
Ooh.
pot?
Let's start with
do it.
with the meat.
Okay.
You know how hard
Can
it
I
was
pour?
to find
Yes.
that salt pork?
No, tell me,
We
Pavel.
went
How
by
hard?
that store so many times.
We appreciate you.
And that one too.
And this one too.
Oh, wow.
Now, what is this one?
That's salted pork.
salted pork.
Yes. So it has a little bit of the fat and
Okay.
some meat. So we're just gonna
That already smells really
You
good.
just kind of let that brown.
Now
brown
tell
a
us,
little bit.
what's the importance of the pork here? What kind of flavors does that bring into the dish?
Well, that's a great question. Usually a dish brings, the protein, the carbs, right? And things like that. In this case, it's so simple and so cheap to include the beans
Like cheap.
and the pork and the ham all together.
Yes.
So those two dishes combined it's tastier.
Yeah. And hearty too,
smoke.
I feel like.
Yeah.
like
That's
this.
what I was looking at.
The smoke of the ham.
Whew, smells good. I can eat it just like that.
So we're gonna put the vegetables. If you
Vegetables.
I-
Did
Go
you
ahead.
buy this all like that, or did you have to slice it all up?
Oh,
we have to slice it.
Yeah.
up.
We
A little bit of work.
sliced it.
Yeah, a lot of wheat.
We
I don't believe you, Pavel.
Yeah.
Oh, I
you
speak
see
the
how she
truth.
says we.
I speak the truth.
Pavel, did you not learn anything from the last segment? Come on, man.
I want to go to that show.
I am not laughing, Liz. I am not laughing.
And she's not going to be looking forward the whole time.
Okay, so we have the meat, pepper, onions, garlic, and we're gonna go with the beans.
Okay, so as she pours, what's this I hear about the old trip to Washington, D.C.?
Oh, yeah,
You are a traveling man.
Yes, actually, Yvonne and I, this past January, we went and visited. Let me see if I can get this name right.
Oh, okay.
It's the National Museum of African American Arts and Culture and History and everything.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. New. It was, it's the newest one in Washington, D.C. It's really hard to get in.
Yeah.
So we got tickets. We went in there and it was amazing. I mean,
That's
and it's
so
not,
cool.
That's where we found the recipe.
Okay.
I took a picture of
Really?
the recipe
Yep.
when we went through the jazz
What?
section.
They have it on
There it
display.
is.
Yeah, there we
It
go.
is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Look at
Well,
that.
thank you for sharing with us. This is amazing.
Isn't that cool? You know, it's funny. I don't know if it's the same way with you guys or with you, Kayla, but as I get older, I just have such a better appreciation for history. You know, when you're a kid or when you're in school, it's like, why do I have to learn about this? It was like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But now I just get so fascinated. I find myself so enamored with, gosh, what did they do? What happened?
Yeah.
What a cool story. And I bet you guys were kind of the same way. I mean, being somewhere like that, that's really cool.
Oh, it's amazing. And when we went inside, I went like, oh, but it was sports.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Music.
I mean, everything.
A little bit of everything.
And the building was amazing, beautifully designed. I mean, it's just like, you go like, wow, this is just incredible, just being there.
Yeah. That's amazing. Well, are we done? This cooks for a little bit longer, and
Yes.
then we have a sauce that goes in?
Yeah, we're going to put some
she's just
tomato
gone right
sauce.
to it. Oh, tomato sauce. Okay.
I can only imagine Louis Armstrong going like, cooking this and singing, I see trees of green, red roses too, I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Hey! What about the choir?
Okay, in the meantime, you have more coming up because we're going to do a taste test as well.